Hello there and welcome to another video by Craft of Blogging. I am Sumit Bansal, and in today's video I am going to share the 10 free tools I use to run my niche sites and grow my business. Now when you run a site, you start a niche site and you run and you grow that site, you would notice that a major part of that is working with tools. And if you have the right tools and you use it correctly, then it'll make it really efficient for you to manage your business. So in this video, I'm going to share 10 free tools that I use. So let's get started. The first tool that I use is Google Drive and the Google product. So this would be Google Drive, Google Documents, Google Sheets. And it's an amazing tool and you have access for it for free. You just need a Gmail account and you get 15 GB Google Drive access. You get Google Sheets and Google Docs with it. You also get many other tools, but these are the three things that I primarily use. So Google Docs is something where I can write my own articles, or if I have writers, then I can outsource and they can write those articles in Google Docs and I can easily import it and save it in my Google Drive. Google Sheets is something where I keep a list of all my sites, my social media accounts, income and expenses for each site, a list of all the blog posts that I've written, and all the data related to it. So Google Drive and Google Products is the best tool that I have, the best free tool that I use to run and manage my business. The second tool in my list is Grammarly. Grammarly is a Chrome extension that you can use to check the grammar, the misspelled words in your text. So when you're writing emails, when you're writing blog posts, then you can use Grammarly to quickly check any misspelled words or grammatical errors. Now, Grammarly is not going to catch everything. It is not going to catch very complex grammatical constructions of sentences, but basic misspelled words, basic grammatical errors would not escape, and you would be able to easily correct these. Now, this makes a huge difference because if you're writing emails and you have misspelled words, then that really speaks of your credibility and how much effort you have put in. So make sure that you check your emails, your social media posts, your articles with Grammarly. Now, Grammarly is a freemium tool, so they have a paid version, and I took their paid version, but to be honest, I like their free version better. So I rolled back because the paid version starts showing you a lot more things, and those are not that accurate or needed according to me. So I just prefer the free version. The third tool in my list is Dynalist. Dynalist is an app that you can use to create bullet points, and you can have it for free on your desktop, on your smartphone. And what it does is it does just one single thing, which is to create bullet points, and it does it really, really well. So I use it to plan my days. I have bullet points with the name of the day name, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And within each day, I would have the bullet points of the tasks that I need to do. Similarly, if you are, let's say, planning a blog post article, and this is where I find it really, really useful, is when you are planning an article and you're doing the research. So you go to Google or any other search engine and you look for the top 10, top 15 articles that are ranking, and you plan your article in such a way that you make sure that you cover everything. So you can create those bullet points and have a kind of table of content created for an article, and you can change the bullet points. You can easily drag and drop and change the order of it, or if you need to create sub bullet points, you can do that. And once you are done with it, it actually gives you a table of content of the entire article, and you would know exactly what needs to be written and how you need to write each and everything. Now you can write it yourself. If you are working with a writer, you can pass it on that to the writer, and that makes it really easy to create content which is high quality and comprehensive. The fourth tool in my list is Canva. Canva is a graphic designing tool, and it has grown really, really well over the years. It has evolved and has become such a powerful graphic designing tool now. And you do not need to know a lot to design good graphics in Canva. Even if you're a beginner, you can just play around with it for a few hours and you'll be able to create really professional looking designs. Now, this is available for free. They do have a paid version that gives you access to all the icons and photos for free. But if you are a beginner and on a shoestring budget, then the free version is just what you need. Now, in case you want to upgrade to the pro version, here's a quick tip for you. Take their free trial and then cancel it. And you would notice that after a few days, Canva would send you some emails, and that would have some discount codes, 20-30% off. And then you can enroll for their pro version and save that much money. So this is how I did it. I don't know if they still do it, but worth a try. The fifth tool in my list is TinyPNG. TinyPNG is a web service which does image compression. So if you are uploading images on your blog post, in your articles, then before uploading it to WordPress, what you can do is simply drag and put it in TinyPNG and it'll compress it for you. It's a free tool. It'll give you the download file. You simply download that file and upload that file instead. Now that makes a huge difference, because if you have large images, heavy images, then that would make your blog, your site slow, and no one would like to see an image that loads like this. And this tool would simply compress those images, and then you can have further tools in WordPress that further compress and optimize those images. But to begin with, it is always a good idea to have the source file as small as possible, and TinyPNG is a good tool to do that. The sixth tool on my list is LastPass. LastPass is a password manager that can be used as a Chrome extension. So you simply add it to your Chrome, and the next time when you sign up for a tool or a service, LastPass would remember your user ID password, and when you come back again to that site, you can use it to fetch the username and password. So it saves you a lot of time, because if you forget the passwords as often as I do, then you'll have to keep on resetting the password, and that is a huge irritation. But with LastPass, you don't have to do that. It'll simply keep a record of all your user IDs and password in one place. It's secure. You also get a master password in case you want to go into the dashboard and change all the passwords. It is advisable not to keep the same user ID password. So just keep something which is not easy to guess, and don't worry about forgetting it, because with LastPass you would be easily able to fetch it. The seventh free tool on my list is Trello. Trello is a Kanban style project management tool, and I use it when I'm working with designers and writers. Now with Trello, you get a board and there are columns, and within each column you can have tasks for the people you're working with. So in my case, I have three columns. The first column is the task that needs to be done. The second column is revisions, if there are any, and the third column is completed. So when I have to, let's say, a graphic design to be done, I would simply add a card in the to be done section, and my graphic designer would pick it up, and a notification goes automatically to my designer. When that design is completed, the designer would drag that from to be done column to the completed column, and I would come to know because a notification comes to me, and I can check it out. If it is fine, I would simply use that design. If it is not, I can drag it to the revision needed column, and my designer can then again pick it up and do the revision. Now within each card you can have comments, you can attach images if you want, you can have links to videos if you want, and that makes this tool really useful and easy to manage my niche sites, because if I'm working with people, I don't need to be sending them emails again and again. Instead, I can simply work with one dashboard and the notification automatically goes out. The eighth tool on my list is Loom. Loom is a video recorder, so you can quickly record yourself or record the screen, and it'll give you a link and then you can share it with anyone. It's a Chrome extension, so you can simply add it to Chrome and then you can record right from within the Chrome. Now the way I use it is to give feedback to my writers or my designers. So let's say my graphic designer sends me a design and I want to give her the feedback on what needs to be changed. So instead of writing an email or reaching out through Upwork or any other chat platform, what I can do is quickly create a 1 or 2 minute video simply outlining the changes that I need to be made, and share a link of the Loom video, and that makes it a lot more efficient, because recording a video takes a lot less time as compared to writing an email or a chat. And at the same time, it also makes sure that the communication is efficient. There are less chances of me telling something and my designer understanding something else, as compared to an email where things can be misinterpreted or there could be communication gaps. So I use Loom to quickly record videos and give feedback to my writers and my designers. Now, if you are just beginning and you're just starting your own site and you're not working with anyone else, you can use Loom to record videos for YouTube if you are working with there. So you don't need an expensive tool or a software. You just use Loom free tool to record videos for YouTube. The ninth tool on my list is Surfer SEO Chrome extension. Now, Surfer SEO is an on-page optimization tool, but they also have this free Chrome extension that would help you get a little more detail about the search queries you put in Google. So let's say, for example, you search for something in Google, then Surfer SEO Chrome extension would tell you the monthly volume of the people who are searching for that query. Now, it may not be exact, but it still gives you some data. For example, a query with 100 search volume is better than a query with 20. So you get some relative idea of the search volume. At the same time, it also gives you some information about the top ranking pages. So it will tell you the total number of words that these pages are writing, and the overall monthly traffic that these pages get. So for example, if you search for a query and you see that all the top ranking pages have written more than 3,000 word article, then you would know that you also need to write a 3,000 word article. Or if all the top ranking pages are below 1,000 words, then you don't need to go overboard and write a huge article. Just write a 1,000, 1,200 word article, and your chances of ranking would be much better. And the last and final tool on my list is ManageWP. ManageWP is a service where you can add all your sites and then manage all your sites from one single dashboard. Now, to be honest, I do pay for some of the services of ManageWP, such as backup. But if you are a beginner and you have multiple sites, then you can manage those sites from ManageWP. Let's say you have plugins that needs to be updated. Then instead of going into each site, you can simply go to ManageWP dashboard and update all the plugins from one single place. Similarly, if you are on the free plan, then you can use their backup service. They'll back up your site once every month, which is not a lot. But if you have sites that you're not really working or updating, then you can just add it there and you'll have a monthly backup ready. If in case you need to take daily backup, then their service I think is $2 per month for one site, which is a decent service. You get one-click restore, and I use it for all my sites. I don't pay for all my sites, but I have all my sites added to ManageWP so that it makes it really easy for me to update those sites. So these are the 10 free tools that I use to run my niche sites. I use these almost daily and I recommend it. So just go and check it out. And if you like it, then you can start using it. That's it in this video. I hope you found this useful. Also, if you're liking these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and click on the bell icon so that you never miss out on any new video I come up with. Thank you and have a nice day.